In this video, we are going to explore the different prompting techniques, and we'll try to simplify them as much as possible. Let's start with the question, what exactly is the prompt, and why do we need that? A prompt is the information and instructions supplied to an AI model that determine how it generates its output. For example, we give an instruction here in ChatGPT, and it gives us the output based on the input we gave. Now, why does the prompt matter? It matters because if we feed in the trash, we are going to get the trash out. If we feed in the diamond, we are going to get the diamond out. So what we get is based on what we feed in. Let's give an example. Let's say, write a blog post about artificial intelligence. Is this a good prompt? No. It highlights the AI's mind-reading problem. The AI has no idea who the audience is, what the tone should be, how long it needs to be, or what specific angle of AI, ethics, history, coding, future trends to focus on. The predictable result? The AI will generate a generic, boring, and textbook-style response that satisfies no one. It says, are you already implementing agentic workflows into your daily routine? Or are you still finding your footing with standard generative tools? Because it doesn't know more information than the generic prompt we gave. So how can we fix this and get the best prompt? There is a whole engineering about the prompts, called prompt engineering. You can do a PhD and spend your whole life learning about the prompt engineering. But we won't do that, right? Anyways, here I would like to recommend to dig further about the prompt engineering. You can go to different sections in this resource to learn what are the different prompting techniques. For example, zero-shot prompting, few-shot prompting, chain-of-thought prompting, meta-prompting, self-consistency, generated knowledge prompting, prompt chaining, tree of thoughts, TOT, and so many more. But we are not going to learn all these techniques, right? Instead, we will learn only two. First one for day-to-day use, called Costar Prompting technique, and second one for more sophisticated prompting, called meta-prompting technique. So let's start with Costar Prompting first. In Costar, C stands for context, O stands for objective, S stands for style, T stands for tone, A stands for audience, R stands for response. But what these really mean? Let's understand using our older example of converting basic prompt into Costar prompt. Our basic prompt was, write a blog post about artificial intelligence, which didn't give us output we wanted. The converted prompt is, act as a tech blogger, which is style, for everyday readers, which are the audiences for who we want this response. Write a 300-word introduction blog post, which is response we want to be provided by AI, about how artificial intelligence impacts daily life, which is context for AI to understand. Next, explain its benefits, which is the objectives which we want AI to provide. In an exciting tone, this is the tone we would like the output from AI should have. So this is the basic example of Costar prompting. However, just visualize and try to think in Costar model whenever you ask anything from AI. So you typically use Costar prompt for day-to-day use. Next, we will learn meta-prompting. First, let's start with what exactly is meta-prompt. Think of meta-prompting as getting the AI to do the heavy lifting of figuring out how to talk to itself. In normal prompting, you give the AI a task. For example, write a poem about pizza. With meta-prompting, you ask the AI to create the perfect instructions, prompt, for a task. It's essentially prompting about prompting. Let's go to our prompt engineering resource and look for meta-prompting. It describes the meta-prompting and gives a link for the research paper that meta-prompting is based on. This is the research paper Meta-Prompting for AI Systems by Zhang and al. You may go through this research paper and look into the details. However, in this video, for the sake of time, we are not going to go through this research paper. Instead, we will go to the simpler definition and explain the meta-prompting using example. Let's come back to further explanation of meta-prompting using this infographics. Level 1. Using normal prompting or direct instruction. You go straight to the AI and give it a direct task, like write a poem about pizza. The AI gives you a direct, simple response. It's good for quick basic tasks, but the results can sometimes be generic or limited because you didn't give the AI much structure to work with. Now let's go to level 2, which is meta-prompting. Meta-prompting, or the superpower. Instead of guessing how to ask the question, you ask the AI to help you design the perfect question. It happens in 3 simple steps. Step 1. 1. Get the plan, the meta part. What you do, you tell the AI your ultimate goal. For example, I want to design an app. What the AI does, instead of building the app right away, the AI wears a graduation cap and acts like a consultant. It creates a master prompt template, a customized checklist of exactly what info it needs to do the job perfectly. Step 2. Feed the plan. What you do, you take that template, fill in your specific details, and feed it back to the AI. Step 3. Execute the plan. What happens? The AI processes your highly detailed template and executes the task. Okay, so, the big takeaway. By letting the AI help you design the best way to ask, you skip the guesswork. You go from getting a basic text response to getting a high-quality, structured, professional-grade output, like a fully planned app layout. In short, normal prompting is asking for an answer. Meta prompting is asking for the perfect blueprint before you build. Okay, enough talking now. Let's build the meta prompt next. So here are the steps we will use to build meta prompt and how to use that. We will feed the world top 3 best prompting guides to AI mode. First, we will feed Google's prompting guide, which is the best prompting guide as a reference to the AI. Second, we will feed the OpenAI prompting guide. And third, we will feed the Anthropic prompting test practices. Next, we will ask AI to generate the best meta prompt based on those best prompting guides combined. As a result, at step 4, AI mode gives us the reference or master meta prompt, which we save future meta prompting. Remember, this is the one-time step where you generate one master meta prompt, which you can use anywhere in future. The master meta prompt, which you already saved as step 5, use that and feed the topic or basic prompt you want to generate final meta prompt for. The AI model will exchange the question and answer session and feedback with the user. Once all the feedback and question answer sessions are done, at the step number 6, the final prompt for your problem statement is generated. And that's it. You have your best prompt for your problem statement. Let's start and get our hands dirty. Let's start with generating the master meta prompt. Let's use the Google AI Studio for this. AI Studio is engineered for granular control, precision debugging, and strict predictability. In addition, it has no guardrail drifts. It has massive context windows. So we generally use this as a sandbox for our experiments and more serious stuff compared to Google Gemini. Now let's execute our step 1. First, download Google Prompting Guide. For Google Prompting Guide, you'll get the first link, Prompting Guide 101. Click on this link and download this document into your download folder. Next, attach that Google Prompting Guide in AI Studio and enter the prompt using the Costar format we learned. I am reading it loud as this is one time and very important step in generating our master prompt. Context. I am a non-technical user looking to create a powerful meta prompt, a prompt that designs other prompts. I have uploaded a Google white paper detailing the world's best prompting practices. Objective 1. Carefully read and assimilate the best practices, structures, and guidelines from the attached Google white paper. 2. Based on those principles, build a single, highly effective meta prompt builder framework. 3. This framework must act as an interactive prompt designer. When I run it, it should ask me for simple, non-technical inputs about what I want to achieve, and then automatically generate a flawless, production-ready prompt that I can copy-paste into any LLM. Style and audience. Act as an expert prompt engineer who is also a patient, clear educator. Avoid all technical jargon. Keep instructions incredibly simple, clear, and step-by-step for a beginner. Hash response. Provide the final meta prompt inside a clean code block so I can easily copy it. Below the code block, provide a brief, 2-step instruction on exactly how I should use it. It generates the first part of master meta prompt, which we will use for next steps. Next, for step 2, first search for the GPT prompting guide. You will see the first link, prompt guidance. Go to that link and copy the text. Paste that GPT prompting guide into AI Studio window. Next, use the prompt to add OpenAI GPT prompting guide into our master prompt. I put out this information as well. This is a GPT prompting guide. Take the best practices from here and improve my prompt design, which I gave earlier. Context. I have included below a second document, a GPT prompting guide. I want to merge its insights with the Google white paper provided earlier. Objective 1. Extract the best practices, tips, and structural techniques from this GPT prompting guide. 2. Integrate these new insights with the Google principles you analyzed previously. 3. Update and improve the meta prompt builder from our last turn. Ensure it remains completely non-technical, simple to use, and highly effective across all LLMs. Provide the updated ultimate meta prompt inside a single, clean code block for easy copying. It generates the second part of master meta prompt, which we will use for next steps. During this process, AI Studio asks us to enable URL context, which we need. Now for step 3, we will use link to Anthropic Prompting Best Practices. Use this prompt to include Anthropic Prompting Best Practices in our master prompt. Context: I am providing the official Anthropic Prompting Guide. Specify this URL of Anthropic Prompting Best Practices. Objective: 1. Analyze Anthropic's specific best practices, such as using XML tags, clear formatting, and placing data before instructions. 2. Merge these insights with the Google and GPT principles analyzed in our previous turns. 3. Deliver the final, ultimate meta prompt builder. It must remain 100% non-technical, easy for a beginner to use, and universal across Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude. Response format: provide the updated meta prompt inside a single, clean code block. Now enter this prompt and observe the output, which is our master meta prompt. The name given for this prompt is the Universal Meta Prompt Builder. It says, "You are a universal prompt architect. Your goal is to help me design a master prompt that works perfectly across Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude." You will follow the big 3 frameworks. 1. Google's structure. 2. OpenAI's logic. 3. Anthropic's clarity. Act as my coach. Ask me the following 6 questions one by one. Wait for my answer to each before moving to the next. 1. The mission. 2. The persona. 3. The ingredients. 4. The audience. 5. The roadblocks. 6. The thinking. Once I've answered all 6, generate a master prompt for me. Structure the final prompt like this: clear role section, context, instructions, success criteria, formatting section, and so on. Save this prompt, frame it forever, as this will be used for any prompt generation in future. Now step 4, let's use this universal meta prompt builder to build a prompt for our blog post. We are saying, design a prompt for me using meta prompt defined below. I want to create a blog post for future of AI usage in terms of tokens and research advancements in next 1 to 5 years. Create requirement infographics required for me, post the blog directly in the blog websites, and then paste our universal meta prompt below. Next it says, I am ready to act as your universal prompt architect. I will lead you through the 6-question process to build a master prompt that generates a high-quality blog post and clear infographic requirements. Then it says, let's start with the first question and present the first question, the mission. For this question it asks, what is the single most important outcome? It also gives examples. Do you want to convince readers that AI cost will vanish, or do you want to warn them? As an answer, we can give one of those examples that it is providing, or we can answer in our own words, and then it will take that as an input for this particular question. Similarly, it goes through all the questions, the persona, the ingredients, the audience, the roadblocks, the thinking, and provide examples and accepts the answer for each question. This way, AI generates the best prompt based on best formats and our inputs for each question. It says, this is the culmination of the Google, OpenAI, and Anthropic frameworks. This master prompt is designed to ensure the AI doesn't just write a generic article, but creates a high-level strategic piece that effectively warns and instructs your audience. Copy the code block below and paste it into any AI, Gemini, ChatGPT, or Claude to generate your content, and it provides the final prompt for the problem statement we are working on. Now let's copy this prompt and take it to Google Gemini, where we can create our blog post as step 5. We are in Google Gemini now. Since it is a research report or blog post we are looking for, and we need some more select the deep research option in Google Gemini, and select the thinking level to extended. Paste the prompt which we just generated from our universal meta prompt builder. AI starts generating the research report. It gave a name to our research report as AI Velocity Gap Analysis. It generated different sections. Phase 1, trajectory analysis and computational human friction points. Phase 2, the velocity gap, organizational adaptation in the era of high-speed intelligence. Phase 3, visual asset brief, and it lists out different infographics under this section. Finally, it gave the references. Now let's create the infographics for this report. A very nice infographic. Now we can share it on the social media or download it as the HTML, where we can use it on any website or post it wherever we want. This is the exact research report or blog post we wanted, based on the answers we give to our questions, the best outcome. Now we conclude this video here. Next, we will create Google Gem for the Universal Meta Prompt Builder, and how can we use them? Directly from there.